So, I'm so excited about this video that I didn't even wait until I finished my Ben & Jerry's ice cream to start filming. So I'm just going to take one more bite and then I'm going to get into it. So, I went into Walgreens today hoping that, sorry, I've been out all day, so I'm probably a hot mess, but I couldn't wait. I went to 2 different Walgreens hoping that I would find some of the new releases, and I did. I'm so excited. I got a good amount of stuff. I haven't opened any of it. I'm so excited though. The first thing I got was the Maybelline Soft Brown Brow Drama Pomade Crayon. It looks like this. I got it in the color Soft Brown. Let's see. Now the thing that I'm already worried about with this is how to sharpen it. Because it makes sense if it stays sharp, but then if it's just like a blunt tip, then how am I supposed to fill in my brows? So that's what it looks like. I guess I can darken it up. There you go. I like the color. It's a little creamy, which is nice for application's sake, but then I feel like if it doesn't dry down, then that's not a great thing. And it's not exactly matte, like there's a little bit of a sheen to it, so we'll see. I'm just gonna put a little bit in my brows right now. It's a little gray. Let me get a... Yeah, it's a little gray. I don't know. I don't know if I mind. It's not bad gray, but it is a little gray. More of like a taupey kind of color. And it is retractable, which is really nice. But yeah, there's no way to sharpen it. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Like, what do you do after that? Just kind of like, maybe you wipe it down and it'll work? Who knows? Next, I got 3 of the Maybelline Color Tattoo Concentrated Crayons. Oh, I'm so excited. So, I was planning on just getting one, but then the girl had to like get on a stool and like get them from the top for me. I felt so bad, and I would have felt like such a bitch to just be like, oh, just one. So I bought 3. I know that's so silly, like to buy 3 so that the worker doesn't feel bad. I have serious like guilt problems. I'm definitely a people pleaser. Have any of you, or do any of you, subscribe to Lenny Letter, and then have you read the interview or essay or whatever written by Whitney Cummings about being like codependent? I read that and I was like, that is exactly me. Like, I do so many things just to make sure that other people are happy and not mad at me. Like, I just don't want anyone to be mad at me. It's so ridiculous. So I didn't want the lady at Walgreens to be mad at me, so I bought 3 things that I wasn't even sure I really wanted. So super stupid. That right there is the color Bronze Truffle. I really like that shade. I don't even know if you're getting the best look at it. There you go. And my Simple Human mirror turned on. It's gorgeous. It's again retractable, and again the same problem. How do you sharpen it? I guess in this it's not that bad of a like situation, because even when it's dull, I mean, you're just gonna be smudging it on your on your eyelid. Alright, so that was Bronze Truffle. This is Creamy Chocolate. I was planning on just getting the Bronze Truffle. Oh, that's nice. That is really nice. That, to me, is more bronze. The first one is more of like a rose goldy copper color, and that's more of like an actual bronze color. Ooh, that is nice. Maybe it's not so bad that I guilted myself into buying 3. And then this last one I definitely wasn't planning on getting, but what the heck. This is the Lavish Lavender. And that reminds me a lot of one of the Mally Evercolor shadow sticks. They're super creamy, these right here. And I really am looking for them to be a replacement for the Mally shadow sticks, because I love them. I've had several of them. I've repurchased. I've used entire ones up. But those things are expensive, okay? Like, I'm talking about like $20 for one shadow stick. So if these could replace them, that would be awesome. I just want to compare how much. The Mally ones have 0.06 ounces. Maybelline 0.08. That is awesome. So let's cross our fingers. I don't know why I look so bright right now. Whatever. Let's cross our fingers that that is a dupe. So next I got 2 of the Maybelline. I guess I just like went crazy with Maybelline. 2 of the Maybelline Master Prime Long Lasting Eyeshadow Bases. And these were the only ones that they had. I think I saw another one online, but who knows. I got the 420 Prime and Matte, and then 430 Prime and Illuminate. Honestly, I was only planning on getting the matte, but I don't know. It was there. I'm a big returner anyways. If I don't like it, I will return it. So this is the matte one. I'm going to shake it up a little bit because it looks like it may have moved around a little. So the applicator is pretty long, like longer than like a typical like lip gloss kind of applicator or anything. Looks like that. And then this is what the tube looks like. I like the tube. I like that you can see in it. Oh my god. I love the Urban Decay Primer Potions. I am a loyal fan. However, I don't like the new tubing. I don't like not being able to see everything, and I get that it's better because it's like the doe foot applicator inside of the tube, but to me, if I can't see it, I'd rather have it be able to push it out so that I can feel like I'm getting every last bit out. So I don't know, I don't really love that. So I just blended it out right down here. Even though you can't really see it that much because it really does blend into my skin tone. Oh, it's already pretty much dry. So I'm gonna let it dry just a little bit more, and then I will put a shadow on top of it and see if it makes any difference. Where's the other one? Here's the other one, the Prime and Illuminate. Alright. Where shall I put this one? I'll put a little bit next to it. It's actually really pretty. I could see myself being super lazy and using it as like a shadow by itself and then just sticking something in the crease. So it's that one right there, right? Like, that to me is kind of similar to Urban Decay's Sin eyeshadow. It's really, really pretty. It's just like a beautiful glow, and then this is the matte one. I'm super impressed. I can't even talk. Yeah, I wasn't planning on getting that, so I'm really impressed. I brought baby wipes so I could wipe everything off, but I feel like it's kind of useful to just be able to keep on seeing everything. I don't know. Alright, next I got all three of them, of the Rimmel blush. What is it called, actually? Who the hell knows? And Walgreens. People must steal so much shit from Walgreens because everything had this sticker. This item is intended for sale at Walgreens. If found at other outlets, call, and then it has a number. Everything has this sticker on it. I cannot, like, I was trying to figure out what was, like, which was which color. See, this one is like, it says CO something. I don't even know which is so inconvenient. I wish they need like people who are into makeup to be the people doing that because it's so inconvenient. Alright, so this one, let me see. This one must be the like kind of medium one because it has a coral blush and then the bronzer is kind of like a more medium colored bronzer. So they're a little bit powdery. What's that right there? Can you see that? I don't know if you can. Here, let's see. Yeah, they're super powdery. Huh. Can you even see that blush? It's just kind of like... Right, like you can barely see the blush. You can see the highlight right there and then the bronzer right there. The blush is kind of hiding. I don't know. It's super subtle. I mean, I guess if you are into super subtle makeup and you want to try your hand at bronzing and highlighting, because that one, the bronzer, it's definitely a bronzer. It's like not a contour. It says contour sculptor, but it's not. Well, I guess that's in French. Who knows? It has a shimmer in it. So this one must be the lightest one because it kind of has like a, not baby pink, but like a pink blush. And the bronzer, again, definitely has some shimmer in it. Let's see. You can't even see that bronzer on my skin. That's funny. The highlights are super similar. This highlight almost doesn't have a lot of shimmer. I'm gonna wipe my hands and swatch it on my other hand so that you can actually see it. And you'll be able to see how powdery the colors are. Do you see that? Oh, it's so freaking bright. I don't know if you can tell. It's so frustrating. I need better lights. Look at that. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that's probably going to go back. It doesn't show up that well. The last one I almost didn't get because it is so, the contour or like the contour bronzer shade is super dark. Like, it reminds me of the darkest shade in the Kat Von D palette. Where do I even put this? I guess I'll put it on my hand. Make sure it's dry. Alright. Let this one work, please. Here. Highlight. Ooh. Hello! Digging the highlight already. Alright. Not mad at the contour color. And the blush is kind of chunky. But out of all the blushes, I like it the best. Seriously? Oh, is there like no way to make you see that? Here's my problem. When I'm looking, it's so bright that it doesn't look like you can see anything. And then sometimes you really can't. And then sometimes when I'm looking at it on my computer, it's like, oh, you can see that perfectly. So I never know. But this one I definitely like the best out of all of them. So I'm really glad I got that, especially because I wasn't going to. Please tell me you can see it. Okay, that one you can kind of see. Let's get crazy and put some on and see what we see. I'll use my, actually I won't use that. I'll use my Real Techniques contour brush, which I should probably clean. Bring this thing over here. Whoa. Definitely packs a punch. But I'm like, you know, I'm not mad about it. Especially for that's country as hell. Especially for $6.99. They were $6.99 each. Can you believe that? I was so impressed. Alright, the highlight I'm going to try with the Real Techniques setting brush. I mean, my highlight is kind of like, I'll let you get any more highlighty. Hello! Okay, you can. Whoa! I'm just going to highlight in every spot I can think of. Okay, I don't know. First of all, I probably should have touched up before I started filming this video, but whatever. You can see what real life is like. I'm impressed. Super impressed. And then I'm going to add some of the blush. I don't think it's going to make the biggest difference because you can still see my blush from before. I'm going to use the Real Techniques blush brush. looks a little different. You can see more of the shimmer. Okay, so that's with the added highlight, contour, and blush. And that is without. Here, let me make sure that, see if you can see with the light. So with and without. Alright. We shall see. I am interested. Oh no, my concealer just got pushed down. Okay. I'm interested in trying it out, like with a fresh face of makeup. Not really the two lighter ones, but the darkest one, yes. Okay, and then last but not least, and then I'll go back to the primers and see how they worked. I got 2 of the new Wet n Wild brushes. They're super cute. They're all white handles. As of now, I only have 1 Wet n Wild brush, and I got it on a complete whim. I just wanted to test it out. It's this one right here. It's an eyeshadow brush, and it has like a bluish green. It has bluish green. Okay, again, the only Wet n Wild brush that I have right now is the eyeshadow brush, and it has blue-green bristles. These brushes are a lot more sturdy than that one, or at least they look it. I might be lying too because I haven't tried it yet. Just so you know, the color tattoos were $9.99 each, and then let's see. I had a discount, so I think with 15% off, this was $6.79. So they were probably what, like $7.99 or something? Yeah. And then I told you about the blush palettes. This one I think was $1.99, and then this one might have been $2.99. So this was the number. Well, no, this is a crease brush, and it's cruelty-free, gluten-free, and vegan. I'm a sucker. Oh my god, it's so soft. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm a sucker for a good crease brush. Like, oh, I love a good crease brush. And then this is the small stipple. I have 2 of the e.l.f. small stipples. That sounds so weird. It's a little bit longer than the e.l.f. And I figured that it would be a good comparison, but also it would be nice to have one that's different, because I could make sure that I could use this for a specific thing and use the e.l.f. ones because they're, you know, the e.l.f. ones are black, these are white. That way I could like tell really easily. It feels pretty similar. It might be a little bit more dense up top than the e.l.f. Like I don't feel as much of a difference between the short bristles and the long ones. I am super impressed with this crease brush though. I'm going to try a little bit of extra in my crease. Might as well. I'm just like all about trying these right away. I'm so impatient. Alright, I'm using the Viseart, just this brown color right here. Yeah, it feels so soft. One thing that I can say that I don't know if it's a pro or con right now. It's a little bit more, God, what is the word I'm looking for? The length of the bristles for some, I don't know, maybe it's because it's not dense on the bottom enough. They just like kind of move around a lot. But it's still applying really well. I am so impressed. Yeah. I'm very happy about that. And then, I don't really know how I could, let me see how that feels. Is this super weird? Hi guys, so my memory card was full and my battery was dead, so I had to take kind of a break, but I'm back to give you swatches of shadow on top of the 2 primers. So right here is the matte primer with 2 shadows, then the, what was it called? The illuminating primer with 2 shadows on top. Maybe. I'm trying to find if this is the illuminating one. I mean, yeah, the Prime and Illuminate. And then these are the 2 shadows by themselves. So it's, both shadows are from the Naked 3 palette. I'm using Trick and Nooner. So obviously I mean, I feel like everyone has the Naked 3. That's Trick, and then Nooner, and then Trick and Nooner. At first I thought that it looked a lot better on the matte palette, but honestly, like, in the Illuminate, it stands out a little more. So, but I mean, it definitely does, like, keep it more matte when it's on top of the matte. That's, like, stupid to say. It's common sense, but just so you know. The matte color Nooner on top of the Illuminate doesn't actually look shimmery. It covers it up completely. So you would be fine with putting the Illuminate all over, but once you put the matte color like in your crease or wherever you're going to use the matte, it's not going to like turn the entire look into like this shimmery mess. So that's really cool. I am a lot more excited about the Prime and Illuminate than I thought I would be. Honestly, I think the packaging on these is just very... Not that they're high-end looking, but they just look so polished, and I like that they're compact. I'm really, really, really happy about these two. Now, the color Crayon, they've stayed really well. They haven't budged. And then the only thing that I am a little bit concerned about from all the things that I purchased is the eyebrow pencil, because it looks a little... like greasy, honestly. Like it just looks like if I just smudge my finger through my brow that it would just come off. So yeah, and it did a tiny bit. Let me see if I put a little bit of brow powder, maybe it'll help like set it, which would be a nice idea, like to quickly run it through your brows, because since it is a little bit of a waxy texture, it'll help your brow stick in place probably. So that might be a good way for me to use it. And I'm almost done with my dip brow, so we'll see. So for the soft brown, I'd say it's more of like a universal taupe kind of color, unless you're like really fair and blonde, then it probably won't work for you. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Duo in dark brown, and I'm using like the lighter color. Yeah, I mean... the powder went on top of it really nicely, and it set it. It doesn't look greasy anymore, but it does kind of, I don't know if you can even tell, but it is pretty gray. There's not a lot of like warmth to it. It's very cool. So it doesn't look that different, I guess. Anyway, so I am so excited. Obviously, gotta calm down. But I'm so excited for these new products. You know, every year around this time, every time I move my hand, my mirror comes on. Anyways, any time of year, every year around this time, my God, I'm always so excited to get all of the new stuff and really see what works and what doesn't. You know, there's a lot less pressure for me on the drugstore products because, one, they're really easy to return at Walgreens and CVS, but two, like, you're not spending as much money, so altogether I probably spent like $50 or $60. That's the price of like 1 or 2 products at Sephora, so I don't feel as bad about spending the money, and you get so many things that you're almost guaranteed that 1 or 2 things are gonna work, so it's not like, oh man, I spent that much money and everything I tried was garbage, if they are. You know, some of this stuff is probably going to work for me, and it looks like the 2 primers and the pencils are really, really going to work. So I'm still looking for the Milani, there's like a primer and then mattifying powder. There's a Maybelline face spray. There is a Maybelline contour kit. I think there are like 3 blush contour highlights. So yeah, there's a few more things. I'm not really into trying any of the lip products just because I have so many lip products. I'm kind of over lip products right now, so we'll see about that. But yeah, so far, so excited! Hopefully I'll find some of the other stuff and I'll do like a part 2 of New at the Drugstore. So if you're not following me, please follow or subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. I'm sorry for the lighting. It's nighttime, and so it's, you know, I have to work with what I got. And I'm sorry that I keep on looking, but it's because of the lights going in and out that I'm trying to make sure that I'm not like looking like a ghost, which I know that I am, so whatever. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Have a good night. Bye.